Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. These two square off on the diamond right after this. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. Trey Turner with a solo shot. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Adam Eaton digging in next. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Now the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Bases are empty, one man out. This is in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Howie Kendrick, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Comes a ball and no strikes. That misses. 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and Washington has the early 1-0 lead. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. And the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward, giving him an even 150. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
So we're all tied up following the home run. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robles is there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Strasburg comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 1-1 is a changeup offered at and missed.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Contreras over at second. Rizzo on at first with 2 down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, and the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even now at 1-1. In now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Okay.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And he takes strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Good waste pitch. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. So here's Starlin Castro. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ian Happ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. right side. Kendrick has it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. The next Cub up, John Lester. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Victor Robles digging in now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 0-1 delivery. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
1 away now in the Washington third, and in the bat is Trey Turner. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Swing and a liner. Ready on 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Next up, 2-2.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, but this will land untouched. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Stepping in, Juan Soto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. He's set, and the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Hayward, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a foul tip, but it's held onto by Suzuki. A nice job there as they record the strikeout.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team in the lead.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And that's out number one. And not in time as the run scores.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Here's Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. A man at third with 1 away. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now the 0-2.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
One and two. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 2. Next out, 2-2.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kendrick has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Three and 0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set, the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Fouled away. A pause, and the 0-2.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
Cubs strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here now is Trey Turner as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pops this one up. Kipnis ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the stretch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22. 1.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3 balls, no strikes.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and 1. Here it is. And Kendrick gets the hands through quickly there, but a little too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
At the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Trevor McGill is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 29, Trevor McGill.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
McGill playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-1. Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 7, Victor Caratini.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Now here's the pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Two out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Zimmerman over to his right, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Thank you, Heidi. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now to the plate, Victor Robles. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Victor Robles.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Mills, 28 years old. He was taken in the 20 during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3. Down to 3-1. Count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. In now is Adam Eaton. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hey. 2-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nobody out. Runner on first. Out into right center. Well hit. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One out and a runner on third. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1. Back up the middle.
Turner fields it cleanly.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and out of here. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's set. Here it comes. To third. Castro has it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Row, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. He'll enter play here at 304. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Zimmerman will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cubs 4. Kyle Ryan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The Chicago Cubs, number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Ready now, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Popped up. Baez is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Layoff right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're up 6-4.
7th inning, Strasburg.
Will Harris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Will Harris.
And that brings up Javi Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now batting, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ryan Zimmerman will get the first shot here when we come back. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cubs 4. Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50.
Ready to begin the 8th. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Pitch on the way. And he misses there. 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Two and one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roenis Elias is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yan Gomes is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this is taken for a ball, high and tight. 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The center fielder, number 8.
Hunter Strickland answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Now pitching for Washington, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Ian Miller will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
79, Ian Miller.
Ian Happ will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
0-1 the count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Robles, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Now back, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So digging in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
1-0. There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Number 50.
David Bodie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, David Bodie.
They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Bodie is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We've played 8 full. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cubs 5. Ian Miller stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base,
Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Digging in, Victor Robles. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the ninth. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
Softly hit to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. Trey Turner will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Jeffress, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batter.
Into the box, Adam Eaton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is chopped down the third baseline. Throw won't get him.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count still. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time, and a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Howie Kendrick will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch hit out towards second. Kipnis has it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cubs 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 3rd spot, number 63, Sean Doolittle. Now playing lefty and batting 5th.
Striding in to start the 9th, Javier Baez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2 balls and a strike. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robles is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Doolittle's ready. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Nationals took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Steven Strasburg notches his third win of the year. John Lester permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Sean Doolittle wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg. His record is now 3-1. The save to Sean Doolittle, his 12th. The loss goes to John Lester. He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.